Hello everyone, my name is UnderpaidJam, and today I am beginning my walkthrough of the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion's Mages Guild. This is going to be an ongoing series, and I hope that you enjoy the video. Today we're going to get started with some basic information about the Mages Guild, and we're going to complete our first Mages Guild quest. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more Elder Scrolls content. Let's dive in. Okay, so here we are. I just finished up with the introductory quest and I just made it out of the prison. This is our character, Jeeves. I decided to go with the Khajiit because I really love the hand-to-hand combat style, and one of the cool things about Oblivion is that, unlike Skyrim, instead of having to, equip one of your spells to your hands, you can just have your spell equipped and you can cast it whenever you want. It doesn't matter if you have a shield in your left hand and a sword in your right hand. It doesn't matter. So if I'm playing as a hand-to-hand combat character, I can jump from punching someone in the face to summoning my skeleton immediately. It doesn't have any sort of adverse effect, and I don't need to switch in between spells to do that. I decided to go with the Khajiit because they have like really nice base stats, and frankly I just love the Khajiits. They're my favorite race. And then I went with the Lady sign because the Lady gives you a boost to your willpower and endurance, and I think that that's really important for a character like ours because we're going to be kind of taking some heavy hits. So if I can give a boost to our endurance right off the bat, then that's going to be good. And then of course willpower will also help with our overall magic ability. I created my own custom class, the Battle Mage, which there already is a Battle Mage class, but I made my own. And I just decided to go with block, hand-to-hand, alteration, conjuration, destruction, illusion, and restoration. You don't need to be skilled in magic to join the Mages Guild. There is no prerequisite. You don't need to prove yourself. All you have to do is visit any one of the 7 different Mages Guilds across Cyrodiil, speak to the head mage, and ask if you can join. It doesn't matter where you start. If you just speak to a head mage and ask if you can join, they'll let you in. Now, the Mages Guild quest is pretty fun, and it's really long, and it tells a really great story as well, which is, again, a little bit different than Skyrim's story. Skyrim's, you go to the College of Winterhold, and you're supposed to be a student and studying magery, but you don't really do that. You kind of just go and get thrown into this massive quest that you have to solve, and it's over relatively quickly. In Oblivion, it's a little bit different. You actually have to sort of build yourself up as a mage before you can progress. So for us, we are going to start with Cheydinhal, just because it's just up the road from the prison. What's cool about Oblivion, again, unlike Skyrim, is that once you start, you can fast travel to any of the colored in markers on your map. We don't need to take a ride there, we don't have to discover it first, we can just go right away. What we are going to do is travel to Cheydinhal and begin our quest there. So let's start with Castle Cheydinhal and work our way down to the Mages Guild and begin the quest. Okay, so we've made it to Cheydinhal and to the Cheydinhal Mages Guild, so all we have to do is go in, speak to the main mage, and start our Mages Guild journey. This is the beginning, and looking forward to seeing where this takes us. So let's go! Okay, so here we are. Now all we need to do is find who the main mage is. So I'm going to start with speaking with Falkar, because he's the first person that we ran into, so let's speak with him.
Go ahead, please.
Let's see, join the Mages Guild.
Are you sure you're up to it? You seem a little slow.
Oh, okay. Alright. So he's a little rude, but yeah, we're just going to say, yes, I would like to join the Mages Guild.
I expect this will end in disaster.
Oh, okay.
But nonetheless, I will grant your request. Very well. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild. To advance in the guild, you'll need recommendations from each local guild hall in Cyrodiil. A feat which I'm sure will elude you completely. If you manage to actually receive the recommendations, you'll be eligible for entrance to the Arcane University. I shall be quite surprised as well. Now, unless you wish to attempt to impress me with your no doubt staggering intellect, I have actual work to attend to.
Okay, so Falkar is an asshole. So maybe starting with Cheydinhal isn't the best way to go if you're a little self-conscious, but that's it. So, like I said, it really is as easy as that. So now we're in the Mages Guild. Like he said, we need recommendations from each of the guilds in order to gain entrance into the Arcane University. So, to get started, let's go with the recommendation chat option. So let's do this.
Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me?
Yes! Yes, I'm ready.
Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are.
Alright, pal.
There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy of it. Now get moving.
Alright, so he's sent us on a quest to get a Ring of Burden, which is stuck down a well. Now, I don't want to ruin anything. I'm not going to spoil any surprises that are coming up, but this guy may just be a little bit more than an asshole, and we're going to find out later. So he's tasked us with meeting with Dietzen, who should have more information. So let's find her and...
Find someone else to bother, won't you?
Alright, pal. Luckily enough, she's right beside us, so let's speak to her and see what she has to say.
I'm Dietzen, magician, Mages Guild, that is.
Very nice. Dietzen is really kind. She's a very sweet mage, so all we have to do is ask about the recommendation, and then she should give us the information that we need.
Don't tell me Falcar's given you the same task he gave Vidkun. Oh, dear, I'd say more, but... Well, Falcar is the ranking member here, and I don't feel comfortable talking about him. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. Find me when Falcar's not around, and then we'll talk. After we've spoken, you can have the key. Believe me, this is important.
Okay, excellent. So...
Be careful, associate.
Will do, she says as Falcar is right next to me. Okay, so all we have to do is wait, I think, until the middle of the night. So let's do that. See what happens. Okay, I think that 9 p.m. was our target. Look, she's just drinking her potions down there. Good for her. Okay, so let's speak with Dietzen and see what she has to say.
Can I help you, associate? Good day. We can talk, so long as Falcar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another useful associate. Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falcar's ring, it may come in handy. And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you?
Will do. Okay, so we've got buoyancy added, which is great. So it looks like we learned a new spell.
Be careful, associate.
Will do. Okay, so we have a new spell called Buoyancy, which is a little bit of a hint as to what's about to go on. We're about to get a Ring of Burden from the bottom of a well. She thinks that Falcar is trying to kill us, so I think it's kind of clear about what's about to happen to us. So here's the well. Fortunately, if you have the quest equipped, it'll give you a quest mark and tell you exactly where to go. But after you speak with Dietzen, you're going to want to go behind the Mages Guild and hop into this well. So that's it. So I'm going to quick save very fast, and let's dive in, see what we find. Love that sound. Okay, so we are underwater. Oh my gosh! Well, there's Vidkun. Let's take this Ring of Burden. We'll take it from him. And, okay, we have the Ring of Burden. Let's get out of here. I found the Ring of Burden and should return it to Falcar. Vidkun was tasked with going down there and getting the ring. He puts it on and drowns. Fortunately, that didn't happen to us, and I think that is a glitch, because that ring is supposed to make us so over-encumbered that we cannot move, but maybe because I ended up investing my skills in strength, perhaps we got a little bit of a boost. So let's take it back and see what happened.
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, associate. It may affect your recommendation.
Okay, so this is concerning. We've come back within the few minutes that we've been gone, and in the well, something terrible has changed. So let's talk about this Ring of Burden.
Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick joke on his part. I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone. And after you'd left to go after that ring, well, I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falcar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falcar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd help, and then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know. I'll gladly send it to the council.
Okay, so poor Deetsun, who's like one of the best mages, she confronted him and was like, hey, like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you trying to kill these people? And he got pissed and almost attacked her and then left. So unfortunately, we're not sure if he wrote our recommendation. So we've got to go into his little bedroom, sneak in, see if we can find it. Okay, that's a different quest. Okay, so Falcar's room is just in this sort of like right quadrant of the Cheydinhal Mages Guild. So if we click in here, we'll go inside, open with the key. Okay, let's do some snooping. So our map marker will tell us exactly where we need to look. So let's do that. And before we go, we're just going to take these. He's not going to be needing them anymore. Let's step inside. And okay, let's check his dresser, see what he found. Okay, Falcar's Black Soul Gem. Ooh, she's not going to like that. Nothing here? There's no evidence of a recommendation in Valkar's room, but I found some black soul gems. I should take them to Deetsun immediately. So, if you aren't familiar, black soul gems are used to capture the souls of living people, of actual living people. It's pretty frowned upon to use those within the Mages Guild and the Mages community, so I think that this is going to turn us on to something pretty terrible. And I bet that this is a reflection of what he did to Vidkun. He probably cast a soul trap on Vidkun, sent him into the well to drown with a ring of burden so that he could capture his soul. Tough stuff. Okay, we are supposed to speak with Deetsun. I'm not really sure where she's gone. Perhaps we totally missed her. Down here? Yep. Oh, here we go. Okay. We missed her. Hello, Deetsun.
What's this? Black soul gems? Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected.
Poor Deetsun.
All right, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my report to the council. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? Very well, I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council. In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it more than adequate.
Okay, and then with that, we are done. So that's it. That's the first of the Mages Guild quests down here in Cheydinhal. Now, again, like I said, you can start with any of the 7 Mages Guilds. It doesn't really matter. But for me, I decided to go with Cheydinhal because it's very close, and frankly, it's a very easy quest. We got this task from Falcar, who is an asshole.
Are you sure you're up to it? You seem a little slow.
We went into the well, we found the ring of burden he wanted, we came back up, we presented it to Deetsun. Deetsun helped us with giving us a spell of buoyancy to save our lives, had we actually drowned. We presented this to Deetsun, she let us know that she had confronted Falcar, whom freaked out and almost, threatened to take her life and everybody else's life, and then fled. So Deetsun, wasn't sure if we had a recommendation yet, so she sent us on an investigative spree. We found no note, no recommendation, but we did find some black soul gems, which is super concerning. With that, we are done with Cheydinhal, so that is one of the 7 guilds out of the way. Next up, I'm not really sure which one we're going to choose, but if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I thank you so much for watching. Next time, we will start with a different guild, which I'll include in the description of the video. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Please take care, and comment below if you have any suggestions about where I should go next. Thank you so much, have an excellent day, and talk to you next time. Bye.